I bet on myself. Okay, dream so big that they think I'm crazy. Let out the beast, no, they can't tame me. Don't play with me, better mind your business. I cannot stop now, I ain't finished. I'ma keep on going till I got that. Okay, the way that I'ma do it, they can't top that. No way. Critics trying to hate, but I don't talk back, I know that. I know the kid with the bull, tell him all that. I'm the one that I'ma gamble on.
Welcome to For Fantasy's Sake, presented by Clint's Draft House Pizza and Grill on the For Frequency's Sake podcast network, presented by Durham Remodeling. I'm DJ. This to my, I pointed the right way for the first time ever. This is Mason. How you doing today, Mason?
Good. How are you doing?
Joe's somewhere here in the ether.
Yeah.
He's there, but his screen's off. We'll just let it hang out there. I'm doing well, Mason. Any big Halloween plans this past weekend? Did you do any parties?
Yeah, just plan on going up to Iowa City Friday night and having a good time up there with my girlfriend and some of my friends up there. So that should be fun. What about you guys?
Well, I'm at that age where I take my kids to Halloween parties. So we did a Halloween party last night with some friends and their kids, and
that's fun.
The kids had a really good time. It's kind of chilly, so as you can tell by me wearing a hoodie.
Yeah. It's good though. I like the show.
I guess you're like 5 minutes from me, so the weather 5 minutes away is not any different. Joe Winkle is somewhere sitting in front of Al's Burger's new location, drooling, waiting for it to open.
Not exactly. I'm here. You can hear me, right?
Yeah. I just can't. You're like John Cena.
Yeah, I know. I have my camera blocked off for a minute here, but I'm here. I'm alive.
Joe back like United Township in the playoffs.
Goddamn right. That's where I'll be on Friday.
7:30, right?
Yes, sir. We're out here. Screw them kids wanting Halloween candy. I'm gonna be calling playoff football.
No, that's good. That's good. Tom the Turkey's gonna have to wait 2 more weeks, right?
He might get put up. Wednesday or Saturday. He might make an appearance on Saturday. We'll see.
I don't want Tom the Turkey to make an appearance until United Township's football season's over. So maybe after Thanksgiving we see Tom the Turkey.
Wouldn't that be something?
Wouldn't that be nice?
Wouldn't that be something?
I already called it last night. UT Moline state championship game.
That would be pretty crazy.
Alrighty, I just want to cover our Toys for Tots stuff here. Our Week 7 top scorer was Jordan Rangel in one of his 17 teams in the Milestone League. Adam Beck, Doug's nephew, is still holding on to that top spot in the overall. My wife is still holding on to the top spot in the Ladies League. So that's nice. If you want to donate to the cause, we're about halfway to what our goal is. We're trucking. It's only week 8. We got a couple more weeks. Shopping is the first weekend of December. I'm really excited for that. So there is still time to donate. You can just go to linktree.com/FFSQC. And there's a link there how to pay. You can also scan the QR code there in the corner to get to my Venmo, which is where we are collecting donations. And then there I just send them to our bank account. Week 7, our top scorer, or 145th in points, I think 145 is what CZ picked, was BK Kluger. So he won our prize. I didn't spin the wheel. I guess still got to spin the wheel. We also have a raffle going on, $5 per ticket. You can get 6 for $25. We've got an autographed Dan Hampton Bears jersey with a 2002 Hall of Fame inscription on it. We also have a Calvin Ridley Falcons jersey. Somewhere Danny would be drooling over that for some reason. We also have 2 pictures that are laser autographed from the Chicago Bears. It's got Caleb and DJ Moore, Cole Kmet, Jalen Johnson, Kyler Gordon, and some other big name Bears player whose name escapes me at this point in time. We've got 2 of those. So we'll have four total winners. And so for the week 8 prize, Joe, give me a number between 1 and 204.
Oh my God, you're finally letting me pick one. 204?
Yeah.
Give me give me 78.
Number 78. I feel like the lower we get into the numbers, it's like we have our chances where people maybe didn't set a lineup, so we get kind of sketchy, you know. So number 78, that's a good number, Joe. We'll win a prize. We'll spin the wheel. Yeah. And so we've already got our first question of the day. So we'll kind of grab that real quick. Rampage at Rampage-PT2RN. I'm sure that means something, but I don't know what part 2 right now. I don't know. On YouTube. Good morning, gentlemen. Non-PPR, Judkins or Pickens in your flex?
Judkins.
Judkins. I'm Doug today. This is
I was gonna say, don't be Doug.
Halloween. I'm Doug. Go Bees.
I would say.
Yeah, you go, Joe.
I would say Pickens. I think Denver's defense is good, but I think Dallas's offense is better. And I think that Pickens is just kind of a lock to have good games right now. And the Browns, even though Judkins is playing really well, Judkins playing against that Patriots defense could be tough. They're pretty stout against they're solid against the run.
I was gonna say the same thing. Obviously, being a Broncos fan, I know that Pickens is going to be against Riley Moss most of the game, and he is susceptible to allowing big plays, and so I would go him, especially since Judkins is going against that Patriots defense, which is, I know, top 5 against the run. I'd go Pickens in a game that should be pretty competitive.
I was going to say Judkins, but Joe convinced me. I think in non-PPR, you kind of look for the touchdown upside. But, you know, Pickens could have 2 touches and have 100 yards. You're not going to get that at Judkins. So Joe convinced me. I'll go pick as well. It's clean sweep, which means you should start Judkins because if we all agree, it's doom.
We're like it's like the football show that picks the sports show that all picks one team to win and the other team wins.
Correct.
So
screenshot time.
Yeah, Quinshot Judkins is going to screenshot us right now, saying y'all didn't believe in me.
I agree with Joe. There we go. I agree with Brian.
Someone's got to.
All righty. Now let's get into tired or wired. I have some big opinions on this. I'm sure Joe didn't even look at the thing. I got a shout out to Joe in here. Tired or wired? Superflex leagues.
I looked at this the other day. I didn't see anything, so you must have changed it.
Oh, no, I didn't. Then
You want to go first, Joe?
Superflex leagues? Is there a middle? Is there an in between on this? Because
standard leagues. It's starting. I would feel like the non-middle ground would be like the Toys for Tots league, where you don't have to start a quarterback at all.
Well, I like both. It's not like I don't love. I like the ability to be like, hey, let's be in one. If it's because it's it brings a different kind of variance to it, or.
So you like maybe being in like a Superflex league, but you don't want to like.
Yeah, I don't want every league to be Superflex
your
leagues.
entire life to be Superflex. That's fair.
Yeah, I guess if I had to, let me actually pick a side. Let me not half measure this. I will say tired, because if I actually had to pick one, I would say no Superflex, because then drafts get wonky. And it can get a little dicey. So. I would say tired.
I'm with Joe, but I can also honestly say I've never been in a Superflex league, so that could be why I say tired, just because I'm so used to everything else. But yeah, I just like the normal standard, either 1 flex or 2 flex and the 1 quarterback. But that's just me. I don't have any experience in the Superflex.
I guess this will be the first week where we're not all going to stand and disagree. I love Superflex. I think it's a lot of fun. I think it really changes what things look like. in your league. So I'm big time into Superflex. Yeah, like you said, Joe, the drafts do get wonky because like your first like 7 picks are all quarterbacks, but I think it makes a lot of fun trying to kind of like navigate what works and what doesn't work. So I'm all on the board for Superflex leagues. I actually get kind of bored when it's not a Superflex. So
I did our league, the Tiny 10 one year did a 2 quarterback.
like you had to start 2 quarterbacks.
You had to start 2
That's
quarterbacks.
Fun. That's
yeah. That's the thing we did one year, and it was very interesting. It was that was different. But we never did the Superflex thing. I think the only time I've ever done the Superflex thing is when we did it last year. One of the only times. I mean, it's not done a few times, but one of the prominent times I can remember is, I think in the staff league last year we did Superflex.
2 quarterback mandatory is kind of interesting. I don't know that I've ever been in you have to start 2 quarterbacks. I've always been in my life a guy who fades the quarterback position.
You have been.
So like in the Scott Fish Bowl, that's what was kind of like my first introduction to quarterbacks, and I would like wait until like the 11th round to start grabbing guys. Just build up all their positions and kind of get deep in the bag, as Joe would say.
Sometimes the bag is deep.
All righty. And Joe, nice segue here. Tired or wired 10-team leagues?
So this is your shout out to me?
Yeah, because you're the only person I know who plays in a 10-team league. But I have a thing on this one, so I'm all about this.
I think 10-team leagues are fine. Isn't the golf league's only 10 people, right?
No, it's 12.
Is it 12? I'm tripping. That explains why that explains why there's nobody on waivers. I like 10. Mainly because the league that I've always played in is 10 people. The one that, my old league record, however you want to put it. But I it opens things up a little bit. You can have a deeper roster in a 10-team league, which we do. We have so our league we do is 10 teams. We have 16, 17 rounds, but we still have kickers and defense, which I wish we didn't have. I wish we didn't have defenses. I like having kickers still. Defenses sometimes it's
Yeah, defenses can go by. We already talked about that though.
Yeah. But it allows you to have a deeper bench. It allows and it still allows waivers to have options. Like the 12-team league we have, the bench is thin and waivers are poopy. So that's just kind of how it is though. But I understand why people think 12 is better. I would never play in anything more than 12 probably though, because I feel like you're the herd gets thinned pretty quickly if you're 14 leagues or 16. Unless I would try the guillotine league once, because isn't that 30 or 8 or 16 teams or 17 or 18?
Generally,
teams?
it's how many ever, one less than how many ever weeks you're going to play.
So, yeah, so I would do that one time because I think that's a cool concept that I've never tried before.
So I know that Jordan Rangel started a guillotine league not long ago, a few weeks ago. It didn't start the beginning of the season, and they drafted. And I'm here to say that I think a guillotine league, I think that would get kind of messy, but it would be fun is instead of adding guys off of waivers, you do reverse order and you redraft every single week. You get rid of the lowest scoring team and then you throw everybody back into the shed.
That would be cool.
So,
I'd in that.
Because the premise is basically that player's team becomes available in waivers, right?
Right.
That's pretty much the premise.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, but your team you're kind of stuck with because you can't trade in guillotine leagues. So got to make sure you draft well. So if you don't draft well, then either you spend your entire budget early or you're done for the season pretty much.
A draft every week, that would be pretty wild.
I feel like
I'm in a
coordinate with everyone to
that's the thing. Or what you could do is give everybody like a big budget, like a big time budget for fab. So like right now we go through like 1,000, maybe you give them like 5,000 fab or like 500 fab, and every week you just drop every single player. And then you just bid. You just like waivers run on like Thursday mornings. Give guys plenty of time to like strategize what they want to do and everything like that. Like I think that would be lit.
Mm-hmm.
The draft thing is a really good concept, but yeah, you would just have to have everybody coordinated on it.
Yeah. I'm in a league where at the end of week 7 every year, we do a redraft. And we wrapped it up. We started Tuesday morning and wrapped it up Thursday morning. So, but we got to like do like a lineup's worth of keepers. So we got to keep quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end, and a flexi guy. So it was only like 11 rounds, but still a lot of fun.
That is cool.
And then we had Blake Ringer go like, we should do this every year, every league, every year, midseason draft.
Stuff like that is pretty cool concept. Like,
we did have a suggestion for the golf league to after every major redraft.
After every major redraft,
like, that
I
would
like
be.
that.
I know, but imagine how long that take.
Yeah, that's fair. But it's only. I mean, that'd be what, four drafts.
Yeah,
but you have certain teams who are like feeling like they're dead in the water, have a shot
for sure. All right, Mason, how do you feel about 10-team leagues?
I like them, honestly. It's what I started with. So it's the only league I won. So that could be why I'm a little favored towards it. But I'm in a 12-team league, and I love that too. But I think that in a 10-team, you have, like Joe said, you have deeper teams. You have more waiver guys to choose from. Like the number one player on my waiver for running back is Samaje Perine in my 12-team league. So it just doesn't make waivers as fun. And I think that if you can get 9 other guys that you're super close with, as opposed to trying to find a couple guys that you're not close with just to fill the league, I think it's better in my opinion.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, like that's the thing too. Like the biggest thing for me is the waiver issue, because like I guess if there's anything I feel like a superpower of mine has become in fantasy, it's become like being able to snipe certain things in waivers. I've been able to be fortunate in certain leagues to snipe, really like league winning level players off of waivers after like week 1, the guys that don't get drafted, to be able to pick that up. Or like there was a year where literally like my entire team got hurt and I had to do like a couple trades and just patch together a team on waivers, and I almost made the playoffs after starting like 2-6 and almost got in. So like I feel like that's like a low-key superpower of mine that I feel like I'm good at. Like I feel like I can find a way to like duct tape a team together that way. And if you're in a 12-team league, like right now, I'm in this league where I started 4-1. It's 12 teams. And my team the last couple weeks have literally had like 3 combined people score double digits in the last 2 weeks total. Like that shows you how brutal my team is right now after a 4-1 start. And it's 12 teams. So like I try to get guys in waivers to bolster the team up, and it's dead. Like it's literally nobody there. I literally picked up Samaje Perine in that league because I have no other options.
Yeah. What about you, DJ?
I'm in for 10-team leagues. I like 12. I think, and that's kind of like just because that's what we've always played. Like I think my family league, when we first started that league, I think that was an 8-teamer. And I think like as I was like in high school and stuff like that, just starting to play fantasy football, we would play like 8 teams. But I just feel like 12 is like the happy medium. You're only like playing a couple of teams twice instead of like 10 teams. It's like, wait, I feel like if you play 10 team, you almost have to have divisions, because that's the only way to kind of make it fair of what teams you play multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
And then what? So if you play 10 teams, you play 4 teams twice, that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. And then you could play the other team, other division one time, 13 weeks. I know we play 14 now, but maybe you do like some goofy thing if you're in a 10-teamer, but I almost feel like you have to have divisions. I guess that works. No, it doesn't work perfect if you do 12 teams in that way, but Joe, there's a suggestion for your Tiny 10. Do you guys have divisions, or is it just all free for all?
Divisions.
Yeah, so you play your division twice, and then the other. Do you play 13 regular season games or 14?
I think shit.
Because 13 works perfect because you play everybody in your division twice, and then you play the other division once.
Uh-huh.
All righty, and then last one here where Doug would be crushing me right now for going over time, but last one is tired of wired pumpkin spiced stuff.
Tired.
Yeah, you're tired if you don't drink pumpkin spice stuff.
I think it's why I love my soon-to-be wife so much, because she's not a pumpkin spice person.
Neither is my wife, and then she definitely gets me the pumpkin spice stuff. She's the goat.
I'm glad I have someone in my life who's original. They don't follow trends.
Joe, I'm gonna come over there. I'm gonna flick you in the nose.
Listen, man, I'm not hating. I'm not hating at all. I'm just saying it's nice to walk into my house during the fall and not just be RKO'd by the smell of.
No, I don't want that. But I like my pumpkin ice cream from Whitey's. I like pumpkin spice lattes.
I like pumpkin pie.
I like pumpkin donuts. Pumpkin pie is the worst of all those things.
Wow, what a take,
dude! There's so many other good pies. That's the thing.
All right, let's Mount Rushmore right now. Go.
Okay, but what I'm gonna say it, and you're gonna like all the pies I'm gonna say. You're gonna be like, that sounds stupid. So my mom and my wife make a chocolate chip pie, which is a baked pie, not like a cream pie. Baked pie, I like cream pies though. Chocolate chip pie, sour cream raisin pie. Sounds weird. Very good. And that's kind of it, man. Like,
nope, that's it.
Like
Mount Rushmore got blown
Mount
in half.
Rushmores, yeah. Two-faced Mount Rushmores.
That's the president and the vice president of pie. Are two pies that no one in here has ever heard of or ate before.
Dude, ask I'll hit you with this number, and you got to ask founder of For Fantasy's Sake, Nate Joyce, about that chocolate chip pie. He'll tell you how fire it is.
Mason's like 16. He thinks you're like Amish out here eating sour cream and raisins. Are you out here taking rations and shit?
Yeah, that's an interesting pie flavor.
Dude,
I don't like
so
pie,
good.
but I've never heard
That's
of
a choice. I'm sorry, Mason. I didn't mean to make fun of your age.
Also, Joe,
I just had to get my game off there.
Yeah.
I wanted you to say like, that's chopped, bro. Isn't that what people that
Yeah, that's what the people young. That's what the 16-year-olds say.
When I
yeah.
When I eat chocolate chip pie, I eat about 6-7 slices.
Yeah, let's go. Oh my god!
The
Illinois game yesterday.
Did they give up 6-7?
They almost did. I think Illinois just gave up another touchdown. Their defense is so bad. Hashtag fire
yeah,
Aaron
can I take back that I don't want? Like, remember I made that list of people who are in charge of my favorite teams I didn't want fired, and Aaron Henry made that list. Can I rescind that and say I also want Aaron Henry fired?
Yeah, Aaron Henry's bad. But they picked off Luke Altmaier late in the game yesterday, and then all their DB like turned to their student section and did the 6-7, and then literally all the Washington fans started doing this. I was like, oh my god, fucking kill me.
Love that. According to Mr. Deuster, Jeff Deuster, the only two pies are chocolate and pumpkin. That's it.
No apple.
Apple pie's good. Apple pie's good.
I like the apple, like the Dutch apple pie that's got like the crumble on top more than the regular apple pie.
I'm here for that.
Yeah. So I don't know what that makes me, but you know.
Amish.
Shout out to the penguin. No, Amish is out in here sour cream and raisins.
All right, we're heading to commercial.
Big news, fantasy fans. We are hitting a huge milestone, the 100th episode of For Fantasy's Sake, and we're going back to where it all began, Kavanaugh's Hilltop Bar and Grill in Rock Island. Mark your calendars, Sunday, November 16th, 10 to 11:30 a.m. Join the crew for football talk, fantasy insights, laughs, and a little friendly banter as we celebrate 100 episodes and dive into the rest of the fantasy season. Expect giveaways, league chatter, and maybe even a few surprise guests. Grab a drink, hang out, and be a part of the live recording at the bar that's been our home from the very start. Whether you've been with us since episode 1 or just joined this season, this is one party you won't want to miss. See you at Kavanaugh's.
Joe, what year did you join the For Frequency Sake podcast? Now, well, I guess you were the first show. You were the Educated Ignorance was the first show, and it was January 1, but then what year was that? Like 2023? Yeah, 2023.
Whatever year Cincinnati made the playoff in college football. Let me look.
That was a while ago.
Because I remember my first show was breaking down the semifinals for that game. For that was that for that semifinal?
Yeah,
2023. It was January 2022. So this is 3.5 years for me.
Look at you
out here.
Mason, when did you join? Like 3 weeks ago? Yeah.
I was gonna say it's a lot longer than 3.5 weeks.
Well, listen, man. We're all here. We've all got to start at some point in life.
Mm-hmm.
Mason, you missed the really cold show last week. I was cold. Joe was warm. Doug was lukewarm. I was wearing shorts.
Were you guys outside?
Yeah, we were on the roof of the last Picture House show.
Okay.
Show. I got donut on my sweatshirt.
No, that would have been cool to be at. I wish I was able to be there, but I had to be in Iowa City for something that I had agreed to a while ago.
Women.
I know.
All right. Speaking of women, fantasy Tinder time.
Yeah.
Oh, also for people who aren't in this chat, and I don't think Joe was in that text, I sent Mason a couple weeks ago the creepiest Bonex GIF I could find, and it was in the iPhone. So it wasn't even.
Did the Androids not see those?
No. I'm just saying it was like that was like when you go to the GIFs in the iPhone.
Okay,
like
yeah.
That was in it. Like, so I didn't even have to like Google like Bonix GIF. It's just a GIF of Bonix just like licking his lips. It was really weird. Joe, I'm gonna send it to you.
Yeah, I'm terrified. Like I'm like, what are you talking about?
It was funny.
I'll just send it to the Doug was like, what is this?
Yeah.
All
Doug
right.
was freaked out.
Speaking of Bonix, is Bonix a weekly must start in one quarterback leagues? Swipe left, swipe right.
Yeah, I think so. Oh my god, that is weird. He's in slow motion and everything. Oh my god, he just stuck his tongue out. Nope, he's no longer. He's creepy. Get him off my team. Nah, yeah. I think he has to be. I think for fantasy wise, he has to. I almost do it on purpose at this point to make DJ pop. I think he's I think he's a fantasy top 12 quarterback. He's not a real life top 12 quarterback. Sorry, Mason, but at least for the first 3 quarters of the game. But I don't think you can name 12 guys you'd want over him starting right now in a fantasy setting. I don't think so. I'll let you guys answer while I try to conjure a list in my mind.
Yeah, I would say he's definitely on the lower end of the QB ones in fantasy. So like that 6 to 12 range. Right now he's QB 6. So I can see why you could make the argument. But I mean, he's really kind of inflated by that 40-point game that he had last week, which is ridiculous to have that as a quarterback. And I think that Sean Payton really limits the offense coming from someone who watches them every week. That he's in my chopped league, so I rely on him. But no, I wouldn't say he's must start unless you are in a league where like the Lamar Jacksons, Josh Allens, and all that are gone. Then definitely.
Are you still alive in your chopped league? I meant to ask you that.
I am. I was on the chopping block last week until the fourth quarter of the Broncos game, and then Bo Nix got me like 37 in the fourth quarter.
Nice. In both of mine, I'm still kicking. One of them I have Lamar in it, but luckily I also have Dak. So Dak's been keeping me afloat. This week I'm projected 9th out of 11 and 7th out of 10. So we're in that the highway to the danger zone.
That's about where I've been every week. It's kind of scary. You just need one guy to go off. Like I had Drake London the week before, went off and saved me. And really, it's just that one guy that you need to have a big week.
For sure. Yeah, and I'll swipe right on Bo Nix as a must start. I don't think that I can name 12 guys. I don't know that I can even name 11 guys. Let's see. Mahomes.
I've gone through the entire AFC and I've got like 5. That's it. So I've got
5 in the AFC, just in the AFC. So Mahomes, Allen.
Maybe I'm being mean and saying they're worth starting. Like maybe I'm not. Okay, so here's what I've got. I've got
hold on. Let me guess. Oh, May, Mahomes, Allen.
May, Allen. No one in the AFC North. Daniel Jones. You probably, I would say Nick's over Herbert for fantasy's sake right now. There you go. Put money in my bank account, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not going to say Herbert. But that's the difference between fantasy and reality, because it's Justin Herbert's a better quarterback than Bo Nix. But fantasy wise, Bo Nix has been better because he's running for scores. So Mahomes definitely. So I guess I got 4. If you want to count Herbert 5, but let's just say no. In the NFC, Dak, Jared Goff, probably Baker this year, because he's throwing for a bunch of touchdowns and that's their only way to score.
I think I disagree on Jared Goff.
Oh, it's Stafford.
Huh?
Stafford.
Yeah, Stafford. But so like,
yeah, but he's like also close to a lot of those guys too. So it's like,
yeah,
like I think that if we if we put on Flex Mary Kill, here's a guy, and we were like Bo Nix or Jared Goff, we would definitely have to think about that.
Right. So, it's different. Obviously, this is why fantasy football is different for quarterbacks than quarterback is the most variance you get in for between talking about how good a player is compared to their fantasy hierarchy.
Yeah.
Is Bo Nix the Austin Eckler of quarterbacks fantasy,
where he just like gets garbage time catches and.
Well, Austin Eckler was maybe like the 40th best running back in the NFL, but like you had to draft him in the first round because he'd averaged 37 bajillion catches a game.
Super fair.
And Bo Nix, like Mason's a Broncos fan, and he just kind of backed my point that I made last week on the Educated Ignorance podcast. You watch Sunday nights after the Sunday night football game to recap your NFL Sundays. But I was talking about how I see Broncos fans on Twitter because somehow I'm algorithmed to just see a bunch of Broncos fans on my Twitter. The artist formerly known as Twitter. And everyone's like, Sean Payton's play calling is bad. This and this. It's they're blaming everyone but Bo Nix, so that means it is Bo Nix who's the problem. Then the fourth quarter happened because imagine how different that game goes if on third down Jackson Dart just spiked the ball and they punted instead of throwing the ball right to it. What a horrendous, an all-timer loss. One of the worst losses I've ever seen.
Yeah, that was like the only possible scenario that I think Denver could have won with is him throwing a pick there, because if they just run it, they take 40 seconds off and then they make Denver have to go
the length of the field
yards instead of
making the extra point. That would have
oh my god,
would have been a thing.
The only team, and that's the crazy part too. If like you're a Giants fan after last week, for just an example, the Bears, they have a kicker get hurt. They go get Jake Moody, who was bad, but Jake Moody comes in. He's like 7 for 8 or 8 for 9 on kicks in 2 games. The Giants, second straight year, they've had their kicker Graham Gano get hurt. Last year, it cost them a game because they didn't sign another kicker and they couldn't kick field goals or extra points. They lost to Washington because of it. And this year, once again, they don't go get a kicker and they lose to Denver because he misses 2 extra points.
Hey, imagine this too.
Literally the most hilarious.
They're going back to the well this week too. And Graham Gano, they're like, yeah, what's the chances he gets hurt in pregame warmups again?
He can't move. He blew his hammy out.
Here's the thing that I don't understand here in the NFL is how do you employ a kicker who's not like automatic from 50 plus? I know that's what's crazy. Like you there should be no kicker in the NFL who's not just automatic from like 55 in. Like,
there's like rumors now that the balls are juiced.
yeah,
for
that's what
kicks.
I'm saying is like, it's like a 45-yard field goal is like a chip shot right now. So like, how do you even own a guy who's you're like, yeah, is he going to make this? It's to the point where it's like, I would rather just go sign Justin Tucker than have Harrison Butker as my kicker.
Yeah, you guys are. Imagine if that's how you guys lose in the playoffs this year, is if the kicker is just bad.
Deucer has a couple really good takes on the Broncos. He thinks Nick's regressed, but the quarterback landscape is not great, which we kind of agree there.
In fantasy, yes. In real life, it's good, but some guys are just
he's
hurt.
like Blake Bortles. That 1 year he was useful. Peyton play calling is bad. Nothing seems coherent, and they don't run the ball enough.
There's too many screens in that offense, and
Deucer sees that every Friday. He's fine.
Stagnates the offense. But
Joe popped.
That was a good one.
Alrighty, next one. This one's a bold take here. It's time to move on from Saquon Barkley.
What do you say, Joe?
No, I don't think so. I don't think you can do it because it's like you do it and then there's other guys that are way worse off this year than him that are worth moving off of. I think Barkley is okay. And the running back is, I feel like, insanely thin. Right? Because Barkley's had a bad year and he's still like, what, 20th?
I'll pull that up. Hold on.
Like, running back this year in fantasy has been horrendous. Like, I drafted Chase Brown in the third. I drafted Chase Brown with the 21st overall pick, and he's been a nightmare. You know what? I'd rather would have drafted Saquon Barkley, but you'd had to spend a top 5 pick on doing that. But Barkley's been bad.
Yeah, Saquon at the RB14.
Right. That's how bad running back's been. Where Barkley's had a terrible year.
Man, you found that so much quicker than me there, Mason. That I'm impressive.
You go on Sleeper, you can look up all the leaders.
That's a good call. I have so many leagues that have so many like different like scoring.
Yeah.
One of the leagues I have Barkley in, you get 0.25 points per carry. So, and Danny wants to wish us a happy Nick Westbrook Akine Day.
Yep.
Nick Westbrook Akine, Jonnu Smith, anytime touchdown parlay.
Danny's got me. Danny told me to let the world know tonight to get your ointment and creams and speak to your doctor because there's an NWI spreading across Miami.
Danny sent me a couple really good national tight end day parlays that we will get to here in a bit. So yeah, so I'm gonna swipe right on Barkley. With the tiny caveat that if I own him in Dynasty, I might try to sell him. I do own him in 2 places in Dynasty, but I think you can still sell him on name because I think there's some high upside with Barkley. I mean, there's not really downside with him. That's the hard thing. Like, that's kind of like what you guys were saying is there's not the huge downside. And like, if you get to the fantasy championship, he plays Buffalo in week 17. So that's like a tasty matchup in week 17 if you can get that far with Saquon Barkley, presumably as your RB1. So
I'd say the biggest downside of him is Jalen Hurts steals all of his stuff inside the 5. They'll run 4 straight tush pushes. I mean, I traded him for. I had him in a trade package, and I ended up getting Josh Jacobs and Cam Scadaboo out of it. As a Barkley owner, it's frustrating to deal with your first round running back getting not even 12 points a game.
He has the 8th easiest playoff schedule.
I could not believe when they ran the 4 straight tush pushes the other game, or when against the Giants. Like, God love a butt shove. We all love a butt. He love a butt shove. You love a butt shove. We all love a butt shove.
I do not love a butt shove.
Everyone, yeah, here's a butt shove.
So we're all swiping left on moving on from Saquon.
Yeah,
I'd move on from him. I'd swipe right.
All right.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Get him out of here.
Swipe left, swipe right. We've got 2 straight. running back questions apparently because DJ decided to do that. You can start Rico Dowdle or Chuba Hubbard with confidence.
You can start Dowdle.
Yeah,
Chuba. Huh?
No, I was gonna say I wouldn't say or. I'm with you. I'd start Dowdle also.
Yeah. So is this like
You gotta have a buddy to fall on the grenade here on Chuba Hubbard, man.
Yeah. This is
It's the way you swipe right on Rico Dowdle, and she jumps in your DMs, and she's like, yeah, I got this friend that needs a guy. If you got a guy,
it's the situation where it's like the girl posts it's where the girl posts on Tinder only pictures with other women.
And you have to try to figure out which one it is.
You have to try to figure out which one it is. We know what y'all are doing out here. We see it. I don't anymore, obviously. But we saw it. Mason, are you entangled?
I am.
Okay.
Yeah, he had to watch his girlfriend's dog last week.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we see it. We all know it. We've seen it. We saw it.
I never saw it.
So yeah, like that's the thing. You get in there and you're like looking there and you're swiping. You're like, wait, which one are you? Are you the redhead or are you the blonde? I don't know. And you're in there. You're thinking, this is gonna whatever. You're in there. You're swiping. Like, I hope you're not that one.
I do. All right, we're moving on.
Oh, come on. I just made a fantastic point. You can't no-sell me.
That was a good joke.
Thank you.
It was the last girl I dated before my wife, she had her profile picture on Facebook was similar, where it had her and two other girls. And my female cousin texted me. He goes, all right, so the girl in the middle is cute. The girl at the pit stains, I hope that's not yours.
That's fantastic.
It was the girl. I'm just kidding. It was the girl.
Whoops.
Hey, people sweat, man.
Whoopsie daisy.
All right, last one here.
Real quick, I'm just doing some quick little looking here. So last week, Dowdle, 17 for 79. I'm just looking at their stats because in the golf league, I have them both because I sniped Rico Dowdle like an hour. It was the week I missed the show, and I sniped him like a half hour before kickoffs, and Dowdle like literally has been hooping. And last week, Chuba was 14 for 31. So I don't know. We'll see. I just think Dowdle's got more juice right now. At least I own both of them, so hey, that helps me a little bit.
And you can mulligan if you start throwing one. You can be
exactly, yeah, exactly. And this week would be a week I would do it, especially if it's an outlier because your boy's trying to clinch a trophy, bruh.
I think you're good, my guy.
Yeah, but if I was worried because this week's the Bipocalypse.
That's me too, my guy. And
I was like, I've only got one guy out this week that's a bot that would be worth. That could hurt me, and that's Amon-Ra. But other than that, I think I'm Amon-Ra. So, but yeah, that's the thing. It's like, if you own both of them, then you're in an okay spot where you can kind of flip a coin. If you have one of them and you need to, like this week, do it. Honestly, start both. Like if you own Chuba in a league, and you're like, if it's Chuba or you're like desperately scrounging the waiver wire market, even though we all said Rico right now is probably better, start Chuba because you probably have a better shot of them like splitting carries and him maybe getting a score because Buffalo's run defense is basura. And if aka the Spanish word for garbage, and if the Panthers have any shot of hanging in that game, they're going to have to run the ball.
So I have a question for you guys here. So Mason, this is kind of, you're not in the league, so you wouldn't quite understand so we're in this golf league and you get like different strokes taken off of your score based on your performance. And the fellow I'm playing did not set his lineup with buys in it. Like he has like just nobody on his bench worth starting. Is it okay if I go throw the guy from the Chargers in his lineup for him so I don't just get free strokes for winning by 30? Like, is that okay? Joe, do you approve of this?
I'm gonna approve this because you're the one hunting me down. You're the only guy who's got a logistic shot to catch me.
Yeah, I'd
this
just
week.
rather not win that way. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Does he have Vital on his bench?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna throw him in.
Yeah, because Vital instead of one of the 2 bye week running backs.
Yeah, and I put somebody in his flex. I'm gonna be nice. I don't want to win that way.
There you go. I'm literally watching it right now. Buffer. So I'm watching this in real time. DJ being a good humanitarian.
All right, last one. At this point in time in his life, Travis Kelce is more of a streaming option at tight end.
I'm swiping. Yeah.
Go ahead.
I guess I'll swipe left on that. He's the tight end 5 in fantasy, and really, like, what tight ends are doing good work consistently week in and week out. Like, you've had Gadsden the last 2 weeks who's been good. You have McBride is probably the most reliable one, but no, I mean, he's still a tight end 5. And last week he had a bad week, but I didn't watch it. So is that just more game script, or did they double him, or what happened there?
That's a great point. Yeah, because like
Nick Mangold passed away. Did we know that?
Oh wow, I did not know that.
All right, as you were.
The fact that Gadsden's already tight end 7 after 3 weeks of going crazy. Yeah, I think Kelsey's a no-doubter starter.
Drake London is inactive, by the way.
Yeah.
Oof. Yikes,
yikes. Both of my chopped receivers, Nico and Drake London, are now out this week.
And they play Miami. Go get you some Darnell Mooney, boys and girls.
Not to promote like other websites or anything here, but I subscribe on Fantasy Pros, and you can type in a guy's name and it'll tell you everywhere that you roster them. So I'm able to just pop in Drake London's name here, and it tells me everywhere that I roster Drake London. So now I can go and remove him from my lineup in these places, including my Chop League.
There you go.
Where my other option is, drum roll please, Nico Collins.
Hey, well, go snipe one of the. They got the Niners today. Go snipe one of their Iowa State boys off waivers.
Yeah, I'm just going to pick up Darnell Mooney. He's a free agent.
Oh, well, there you go.
And drop Darren Waller. Look at that.
Even better.
I'm out here.
You are out here. Even better.
All right. I guess we're going to go to commercial. When we get back, we'll play a little Flex, Mary, and Send Down the Street.
Durham Remodeling has been serving the Quad Cities area since 1973. And with over 50 years of excellence on their track record, you'll see why it's so easy to trust their experts when it comes to all of your home improvement projects. This family-owned business has you covered on all your needs. Protect your home or building from the elements today and get great roof repair services. Need new windows? No problem. Durham Remodeling can upgrade your windows and doors. Whether you want to upgrade the little details in your home or office, or want to tear a room down and start fresh, the expert contractors at Durham Remodeling have your back. Even the smallest changes can completely transform your space. Ready to start entertaining your friends for backyard barbecues? Durham Remodeling will help you plan, design, and build your deck and patio for the perfect outdoor space. Durham Remodeling's work is 100% guaranteed, so you can rest assured that you're getting the best service around. Call 309-786-6715 today for your free estimate for all your roofing, siding, flooring, windows, and painting needs. That's Durham Remodeling, 309-786-6715.
You know what I just realized?
What's that?
The team Moline plays next Friday or Saturday is called the Thunderbolts.
Where's that?
Their
What
mascot.
team is that?
Andrew from Tinley Park, I think was the.
Tinley Park is definitely where Andrew is.
Yep. Yeah.
Nice,
The Andrew
nice.
Thunderbolts. What a name.
Better
honestly.
hope they're not strapped.
Yeah, they better hope that Bucky Barnes isn't their quarterback. I think they'll be fine.
All right. Flex Mary Flex Mary Kill at
The
running
Red
back.
Guardian. They got the Red Guardian at tight end.
Ramondre Stevenson, Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, or Tony Pollard.
He reminds everyone on the sideline that he's the Red Guardian. I'm just gonna keep making jokes over here.
It's only
shout
good. It's only good if you get Grant to make them during the broadcast.
That is true. He probably. I wonder if he's even a Marvel superhero movie guy. I gotta ask him.
Go ahead.
What were you gonna say?
So, do you remember the question, or do you want me to ask it again?
No, I'm looking at it right now. Did you? I think you updated these, which you did. Good job.
No, I just left the ones from last week.
No, you. When I was in here the other day, you had some Thursday night people on here again, and I was like, "Damn it, DJ!" Every week.
Man, it's just so hard to use my brain and remember things.
I know.
I do have the Thursday night guy in. Let me fix that.
Oh yeah, yep, you still do.
As you are.
Ramondre. I'm gonna say. Oh, you got two. Yep. Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna say Ramondre, and old Bill Krosky. You flex and marry, whichever one you want to do. Honestly, it doesn't matter to me. Spice of life. And Tony Pollard, you annex to Puerto Rico.
He might be a bear soon, man.
I know.
Yeah, the rumors say.
No, people think Brian Thomas Jr. is going to be a bear.
Yeah,
That'd be so dumb for the Jags to trade him away after 1 year of being.
Listen, as a Bears fan, I don't want him. I don't know what it is.
He's afraid to catch a ball between the numbers.
Listen, man, I understand Shane Waldron's bad at his job, but everyone's out here blaming Shane Waldron for Brian Thomas turning into a capital B 5-letter word. And so, yeah, I don't want that dude on my team. I can't believe I saw a trade yesterday that said DJ Moore and like a late pick for Brian Thomas Jr. Who says no? And I was like, me. I couldn't believe I stood up for DJ Moore like that in my whom would have thunk. But the Bear, I'm sorry, I got off kill, but I'd be shocked if the Bears traded for a running back. They need a corner, not a running back. Swift's been, and again, whom would have thunk, but DeAndre Swift's been good last few weeks. And they're getting Monungai going. I'd be shocked if they went for a running back, but you could be right. But yeah, Pollard's been bad. Pollard's been rough. But I guess Pollard's not been bad. The problem for the Titans is that like you need to have them score touchdowns, and they just don't score touchdowns.
Yeah, their offense has been bad. They can't get in the red zone.
Their offense is horrendous.
Was Cam Ward have? Does he have 5 touchdowns this year?
It's not Cam Ward's fault. That's what they tell me.
Who's they?
Everybody.
Fair enough.
They like his aura, I guess.
Or insane.
I'd do the same order for the flex marry kill. I'd marry Ramondre like way more than the other two, just because Vrabel just refuses to use Travion Henderson, and then JCM and Pollard. They'll be the next two, but yeah, those two offenses are so bad right now this year. The Bills or the Washington and Tennessee. You wouldn't really want to be comfortable starting either of those.
I have Marcus Mariota PTSD, so fire up your Commanders on Monday night. Especially Marcus Mariota after he throws a touchdown pass to himself to ruin my hopes and dreams again.
Wouldn't that be funny?
It wouldn't be funny. Would not. Of things that here's funny. I got my screen small. So here's funny. Here's where that would be. It looks really close, but it's as far away as I can get it. All right, wide receiver, Rashid Shaheed, Romeo Doubs, and Khalil Shakur.
I will say Mary Dobbs flex. Flex. Jesus Christ, who do the Saints have today?
Who do they have?
Tampa Bay.
Flex Shaheed, kill Shakir.
Yeah, I don't mean to keep agreeing with you, but I'd probably do the same thing. I think the Bills are going to kill the Panthers, and not really going to be a game where they pass much. And
Hey,
then
they're undefeated on the road, my guy. Or at home, I mean, my guy.
the Panthers, I think
Yeah.
that
Bills 3-game losing streak incoming.
they have to have a get right game eventually.
Yeah,
Buffalo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
They
haven't had that all year, have they? Have they blown anybody out? I know they had that Saints game that they won by like 20, but it was close.
Yeah, that game. The Saints literally had to play in the end zone to tie the game, and they dropped it. Yeah, I know the Bills. This is a weird Bill season. Usually they would have tomato canned a few gut teams by now, and everyone would be still.
They beat the Jets by 20. I don't know if that was.
Yeah, on today's episode of Things That Don't Count.
Yeah. Dolphins by 10.
It just shows
Saints by 12.
how good they've been though, because they're 4-2 and calling it a weird season for them.
But my team wins the first 11 games last year, and everybody loses their mind.
That's because they didn't deserve to win half of those games.
Whatever. I'm also gonna. So my caveat on Romeo Dobbs is I'm interested to see how Christian Watson fits back into this offense. I still think he's the best receiver outside of probably Matthew Golden's a guy, but I think Watson is a guy, and I'm interested to see how he fits back in this offense of wide receiver threes.
He never plays.
They activated him off the pup today or this weekend, so he's due to play it today.
Are they going to ease him in, or are they going to use him like the Chiefs used Rice last week?
I don't know. Well,
Rice.
One is coming off an injury, the other one's coming off a injury.
Yeah.
I mean, I know. Rice did have his knee literally terroristed last year
in the preseason, so I mean, he had some game action. Watson has been like Lamar Jackson and just playing against the scout team, and then being downgraded to limited practice somehow.
I mean, Pat Mahomes legitimately like fucking whatted Rashee Rice's leg. So Rashee Rice is still. And here's the thing: Rashee Rice is like 10 times the player Christian Watson is. Someone's going to be mad at me that I said that, but it's not even close.
It's not wrong.
No, Watson's very, 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 very average.
I know this is biased, but if we played that game earlier, and I talked about it this week, I don't know that you can name 10 receivers in the NFL you'd rather have over Rashee Rice.
He's somewhere in the.
I mean, he's there.
That could be a fun segment. Like, don't speak until you take.
Don't speak until you hear a receiver better than Rashee Rice.
I mean, obviously, you're taking like your Jamar Chases, your Amon-Ra St. Browns, Puka, those kinds of guys.
Mm-hmm.
But like, he's the best receiver in their division.
Yeah, easily.
Like, would you take Nico Collins over him?
When Nico Collins has 2 working legs, yes.
Okay, but that's the only guy in the South, right?
Michael Pittman said a nice bounce back year, but I think Rice is probably better.
You'd still rather have Rice, and then you'd take Chase, maybe DK, maybe.
Not over Rashee Rice, in my opinion.
Yeah, been a good DK year, but not over Rashee Rice.
And probably not taking T. Higgins.
T. Higgins is an interesting one because, like, you can, but no. For the sake of the debate here, no.
Not taking Zay Flowers.
No.
Fuck no.
Nobody in the East.
I mean, if Tyreek Hill was alive, probably. No, if Tyreek Hill was alive, definitely.
Okay.
He's still a top 10 guy. He just plays on the wrong team.
I think it's the same with Garrett Wilson too. I think Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, put Garrett Wilson on the right team, but I'm just saying current situation. I think that
Yeah.
All right, flexi. Alvin Kamara, George Pickens, Wandale Robinson.
Shout out Wandale. Go ahead, Mason. What you got?
Pickens is starting in that for me. any game that's probably going to be decently high scoring, marry him, and then flex Robinson, kill Kamara, even though Kendra Miller did just tear his ACL.
I'm gonna agree with Mason. I'll be the agreeer of agreeers in this one.
Oh man, because Wandale's been good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so. I think I agree too. Kamara and Wandale, though, you could flip for me, if I would say. Hold on. What's Jeff's comment here? He's roasting Geneseo.
No. He just said that they're gonna show Molina the look they don't see.
Oh, okay. I thought he was roasting Geneseo.
I'm here for that too, though.
It made my heart smile that they drew the team that beat them by 1,000 week one in the playoffs. I'm not sorry.
And Superflex, Judkins. Oh, this one's not good anymore either because Tyrod Taylor's out. We'll throw Justin Fields in there. Judkins, Justin Fields, DK Metcalf.
Ha! Oh, Justin. Oh, Justin, you poor soul. Just Justin Fields.
Obviously,
that's all I'll say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same way. It'd be Judkins, then Metcalf, then Fields. Fields has been not good.
I would agree. All right. Straight into the next segment. Flash predictions. At the Flash. Joe, what you got today?
Let me. Oh wow! I just saw the. Oh damn, that's sad. I just saw the Nick Mangold thing. What's my prediction today? Here's my prediction today. No one's gonna. Give me 2 minutes to soapbox something. Give me a 2-minute drill here. Who is going to blame the and to Jeff's point here, yeah, Geneseo has been playing good. I'm just petty because they got gift wrapped at a game off an illegal play against UT. But they've been playing really, really well. Weinzierl's a dog, and what they did to Quincy on Friday, good God, was illegal in seven countries. When are people gonna like? I'm not out here trying to cap for Lamar Jackson at all by any means because he's a grown up and he doesn't need to do it. But when are people going to like understand that the Ravens are a dysfunctional organization that they are possibly masquerading as a normal functioning one? Because here's the thing: their coaching is a mess, their defense is a mess, their roster choices have been bad. Harbaugh continuously doesn't look like he knows what he's doing. Once again, Lamar Jackson gets hurt, and then we have this crazy theory of like everyone say like I called it from the jump. Everyone was saying how the Bears game is the Ravens Super Bowl and Lamar's gonna play and they have to win. I'm like, guys, like I thought Lamar tapped out of the Chiefs game, and that was on me. Hand up. He clearly got hurt because he's been out the last few games. And I was saying, hamstrings are tricky, folks. He's not just magically going to be healed in 3 weeks. Well, guess what? The Ravens list him as a full participant in practice on Wednesday after he didn't practice on Monday or Tuesday, or I guess not Monday, but on Tuesday. And then on Friday afternoon, he gets ruled out of it was yesterday. It was right? Wasn't it yesterday they ruled him out finally?
Yeah.
They rule him out on Saturday.
We went for forever of a will he, won't he?
Exactly. And it's just, again, like at this point, to me, after the first time, shame on you. Second time, shame on me. Third time, okay, it's shame on everybody. After this many times of this happening, this is clearly the Ravens trying to fear tactic Lamar into playing. And I think that's just horrendous. So my big bold prediction for this is a impromptu 2-minute warning or 2-minute drill. John Harbaugh is going to get fired, and it's going to be sooner than later. And the Ravens are currently a disaster. Could they still win today? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. interesting game that's going to be. But yeah, man, what an absolute disaster. And here's the thing I not just for the Bears' sake to win, but I hope they win too, because I'm tired of watching big sports media and consistently hearing them talk about the Ravens, who have been an absolute dumpster fire this year. Because everyone thinks like they're going to be 1-6 and they're still going to be on FanDuel like plus 110 to fucking win the AFC North, which is fucking preposterous. Like, get out of here, man. Jesus Christ. Yeah. What a disaster the Ravens are.
Danny, there was timeouts in there. Give him a break. He had timeouts. He spiked it a couple of times.
Isn't that crazy though? Like, once again, they're out here doing what they're doing to like, listen, again, I'm not trying to cap for Lamar, but they're a disaster. They're a disaster. Nightmare fuel. And again, they could win today. The Bears are literally starting the three of us here at corner today. Like, Tyler Huntley could go out and have the game. Derrick Henry could run for 1 billion yards. They could win. But look, man, it's bad. It's bad over there.
I do real quick before we get into some of your bets, because Danny put together a couple fire parlays.
Yeah, let Danny. Danny's got some good stuff. Let it rip.
His first national tight ends day parlay plus 1,358, 1358. Dallas Goedert anytime touchdown, Tyler Warren anytime touchdown, and Tucker Kraft anytime touchdown today. So one from each slate. Goddard at noon, Warren at 3:25, and Tucker Kraft at the Sunday Night Football game. Or for Danny, who's on the East Coast, that's 1, 4:25, and 8:20. We seriously live in the best time zone for football. I would say Mountain could be kind of good because it's starting. You're starting NFL games at 11 a.m. and then the Sunday night game starts at 6:20. You're going to bed at a decent time, but. And then his big time parlay at plus 16,460. The remember these guys parlay: Isaiah Likely anytime touchdown, Chig Okonkwo anytime touchdown, and Pat Freiermuth anytime touchdown. So
Chig Okonkwo. Shout out to that guy. That's bold. Like, that is bold because you're banking on the Titans actually scoring.
I like that parlay. If the state of Illinois would allow me to still make 10-cent bets, I would throw 10 cents down on that.
Like, that's like the vig you got to pay now. Can you even like are Tennessee Titans touchdowns bet it? Like, are they? There should be extra juice in betting a Titans player prop to score.
You should just get a boost.
Yeah, because they don't score. Also, Jonnu NWI is plus 2,500.
They had
let's go.
DK scored a touchdown last week.
DK.
That's his name. The receiver. He scored a touchdown for the Titans last week. Yeah, I don't even know his name. We need Nick Westbrook-Akine back in Tennessee so we can have him score. Danny also popped up Jono and Nick Westbrook-Akine plus 2,500 parlay. So
Jeff saying that he's starting the Bears defense over the Chiefs. I want to agree with him, but bold because again, no corners. They've been very turnover. Like
that's the thing. The Bears get turned. We don't.
Yeah, Dennis Allen is going to try to make Tyler Huntley. He's gonna. Juicer's on fire. He's got the ball. He's got the flames coming out of his hands like an NBA Jam right now.
Mason's never heard of that. You're gonna have to explain that joke to him.
You don't know NBA Jam?
He's like 12, my guy.
Oh, I know it's an old video game, yeah. But
yeah, it was an arcade game.
I had it on like the PS3.
Whenever, like, have you played 2K?
Yeah.
You know how when a guy's hot, they have like double pulsating rings.
Yeah.
But for the NBA Jam version of that is like when they're hot and they shoot the ball, like the ball's got like flames coming off the ball. Yeah, it's really cool.
I never thought we'd have to explain NBA Jam to somebody. That was fantastic. I love that. I love that happened.
It's fine. That should be a segment. We're adding segments. We're gonna do a speak when you hear this, and we're gonna add a explaining things from the 90s and the early aughts to Mason.
We should just have Doug explain 401ks to Mason. Not that, Mason, I know you probably understand 401ks. That was just a joke that Doug's old. He's like Doug's that commercial where they teach people not to be like their dads. Doug's the guys acting like their dads, except he's actually somebody's dad.
Doug's out here washing garbage cans.
He might.
Doug stands at the television. You're not supervising it. You're watching it. Relax.
We should remake these commercials, but make them fantasy football related.
Doug's out here trying on shirts in the middle of a Kohl's.
Joe standing next to Doug, babysitting the TV, and he's like, "It's good when your guy catches the ball. You get a point for that now, Doug."
Yeah,
you're in a PPR. You're in a PPR league.
This is a tight. You're in a tight end premium. He just got 1.5 points for catching that ball.
Doug, you get partial points, even though he only ran for 8 yards. You get 0.8 points.
Exactly.
You don't have to wait till he gets 10.
Oh my god,
Mason, you got any?
Doug's couch just has nothing but pillows on it.
That's not true. Doug's couch has nothing but cats on it.
Yikes! Good for Doug. I'm just not a cats guy.
Yeah, me neither. Mason, you got any bold takes today?
Not any bold ones, but I did have a free parlay that I think could be good. I guess my screen is backwards, but I'll read it off. I got a free pick for Jordan Love over half a passing yard.
There you go. Show it up again.
Here we go. Whoops.
Nice. I see that.
So Jordan Love over half a passing yard. Jonathan Taylor 2 touchdowns. George Pickens over 58.5. And then CMC Bijan anytime touchdown, and then Saquon under 83.5.
What application is that?
That's on Sleeper.
Gotcha. I've never done sleeper bets.
Yeah, it's the only one I've done. I don't use real money, but just the free money that's given to me.
Well, yeah, you can't bet when you're 12, my guy.
I know.
Danny, what game did you and Joe try to play on the weekend warm up and you struggled? Is it don't talk until somebody's better than this guy and he had to tell you why he wasn't better than this guy? Because I think if I were to do a show where it was like don't talk until you see something better, I would just show things that are significantly worse the whole show to see if Joe could go like that whole time without talking. Because I don't think he could.
I think that's mean. I think that defeats the point of podcasts is just having someone on that doesn't talk.
It'd be like don't talk until you see somebody hotter than Tate McRae, and then I just put like NFL quarterbacks not named Caleb Williams up.
Hey man, Caleb could probably find her a good nail tech.
You put Caleb Williams up, and Joe goes, "Now here's a guy that really gets me going."
Caleb's got nice beard structure. Although his hair is a bit too much for me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So one of the shows we did name the top 10 players from College Football 24 or 14, College Football 14. We did that for a show a couple weeks ago. It was.
I would have a hard time remembering what guys were in.
I think I got like 5. I think I got like 5. There were some really, really random ones. Like Michigan State had a linebacker. I was like, who? But like I got the quarterbacks. I name dropped Jadeveon Clowney at the beginning of it and then thought, oh, he wasn't in college this year. And then it actually turned out he was the only 99 overall. So I technically give that point to myself.
I think it would be like where you're on the TikToks where they like show you the logo. Like I feel like if I was shown the logo, maybe I could do it, but just like going just off the rip, I don't know that I could do that. Yeah, I played those games.
I'm a sicko. You think this too? Like college football's 14. I broke my leg in college that year. So like my entire like the middle third of my college freshman life was me playing college football 14 nonstop.
Hey, that's fair, my guy.
So I put some hours into that game. Trust me.
Let's put together a parlay here. Okay. And what we'll do is we'll each pick a guy, and then we'll like we'll each pick a person, and then we'll decide which person we're taking from the game. So we're going to do an anytime touchdown parlay from every game left in the week. So what we'll do is if like we disagree, we'll just like come together and pick which one of our three is the best. Now, the first game we're going to all agree. So let's just get this one out of the way. Falcons, Dolphins, 1, 2, 3, Bijan.
Yeah, John.
Bears and Ravens.
And this is for anytime touchdown?
Yeah, we're just going to put together a massive anytime touchdown parlay.
Bears, Ravens. I would say.
I'm going to say Swift.
Yeah, I'm going to say DeAndre Swift.
Yeah, I can do that.
All right, let's go. All right, Jets and Bengals. Chase.
Jets, Bengals. Yeah, Chase.
Yeah.
You down for that, Mason?
Yeah. I want
Bill,
Chase Brown because I have him, but Jamar Chase, yeah.
Bills, Panthers. I would say Cook.
Yeah.
Yeah, him or Dow. Well, shit. I wouldn't want to bank on one of the running backs, so probably Cook. Yeah.
Do we think Swift's more likely to score than Derrick Henry? Question mark.
Yes, because I think the Bears will eventually have at the end of the Bears defense is kind of a mess. But their secondary is a mess, but at least their cornerbacks are a mess. However, the Ravens without Lamar Jackson have scored a combined 6 points.
I'm here for it.
They played two awesome defenses, but
I'm going to go instead of what it is on the screen. I'm going to go what it is in DraftKings. So, Giants, Eagles.
I go Scatterboo.
I'd say Hurts.
Oh, Hurts. Yeah, good one.
Yeah, let's go Hurts.
Danny threw out a potentially good idea. We should have gone a tight end from every game, but 15 tight ends scored on National Tight End Day last year. Browns and Patriots.
It's better. It's definitely National Tight Ends Day is better than Sunday Night Football last week trying to shoehorn National Running Backs Day.
Yeah,
they waited until the middle of the third quarter when it was a 10-point game to be like, ha, it's National Running Backs Day. Fucking weirdos. Jesus, what a sometimes people are dumb. What are we doing, man? Out of nowhere. Just hey, here's a holiday. Now here's a holiday you had no idea existed. Sorry, what game?
Patriots and Browns.
I couldn't. That was just so goddamn stupid. Patriots, Browns. Oh boy!
Especially when they did a package on Bijan and CMC before the game. They could have just come back and be like, "Hey, it's National Running Backs Day."
Yeah, they literally waited until it's like they forgot. They were like, "Wait a minute, didn't we have a really stupid thing we were going to promote?" Oh yeah, that one. Just dumb as shit. Kayshon Boutte? Boutte?
I'm going to go Hunter
Boutte?
Henry. Hunter Henry's my guy.
Yeah.
Can we skip this game?
Nope, we got to have somebody from every game, Joe.
Okay. Who's the best odds in this one? Is it Judkins?
Judkins.
That's square. That's square as shit.
Mason, who you want?
I'd say Diggs.
All right, who do we want? Diggs, Henry, or Boutte? Patriots defense.
Honestly, that'd be something.
I'll say Boutte. I go Boutte. Everybody needs a little more Boutte.
He seems to be the red zone guy there.
Dolphins, Falcons. We went Bijan. Niners, Texans. Got to go George Kittle on National Tight End Day.
Yeah.
It's probably CMC. He definitely scores, but got to go Kittle on Tight End Day.
Mm-hmm.
Bucks, Saints.
Go Tez.
Haven't you seen a white boy with motion before?
Tez is a good shout. honestly. Let's do it.
All
Tez
right.
Johnson, anytime touchdown.
Cowboys Broncos.
I
Give me Jake Ferguson.
was gonna say Javante.
Joe.
I like Jake Ferguson. Let's rip.
Titans Colts.
Tyler Warren.
Yeah. Tyler Warren.
Packers Steelers.
Jacobs.
I was gonna say Jacobs.
Yeah. No. Aaron Rodgers, anytime touchdown. Him
Darnell
or DK.
Washington.
There you go. Him or DK.
And Commanders Chiefs. Rushy Rice.
Kareem Hunt.
Joseph.
Commanders Chiefs. Give me Rice. Rice or Kelsey. It's tight end day. Kelsey.
I'm gonna do so this parlay is a lot plus a lot, but we're gonna put $1 on it. I'm just gonna
Let's go.
because it's got to put $1 because the taxes of putting it at 10 cents is might as well put $1.
How much does it pay out for $1?
$1 to win $8,867.
That's ridiculous.
Well, it's not going to happen. So,
Don't say that now. It could.
all right, to the rapid fire. What is your favorite Halloween candy?
3 Musketeers.
I'll make I don't eat them a lot, but you get and I'd rather have them out of the big jug instead of the little 3-ball pack, but the malted milk balls, the Whoppers. You looking at me like you've never heard of that?
No, that's just a bold freaking take, my guy.
Those are good.
When
you eat them out of the 3 pack, they taste kind of stale. But if you get a big box, if you get a big box, they're good.
So
I just wanted to think outside the box. I wanted to think outside the box. There, Crunch Bars, mini Reese's,
Yeah, it's probably better to grab something you only get at Halloween time. That's good. That's a good call, Joe.
Just out here thinking outside the box.
I really hate candy corn for one. I'm gonna say that. I pretty much only like Reese's. My kids went to a trunk or treat at the old folks' home, and these people passed out Halloween candy sized Take 5s, and those were pretty fire.
What are those Take 5s?
It's like a Reese's thing with pretzels and caramel, and I think there's nuts in them. What would be more national tight end day than Taysom Hill scoring? It's national tight end day in 2025. We get Taysom Hill scoring.
That would be very on brand.
Does he still have that contract where he's getting paid $30 million a year or something?
Yeah, because they're bad with money down there in New Orleans.
Yeah,
down in Nolens.
Let's see here.
For some reason, it won't let me parlay this giant tight end from every game scoring parlay. That's booty. Keyshawn Boutte. All right. Pick one tight end that's going to score today. Did I already say that?
Today I would probably say Tyler Warren. I did have some bets if we wanted me to throw these out there.
Nah, we're already past that, my guy.
Well, we didn't. I did on a rant and we talked about something else. We put a big parlay together, and I didn't have. Listen, let me get I do have Bijan Robinson over 100 yards today. You get that plus money. Dolphins' running defenses sucked. Let me find it. Where'd it go? Let me find it. It was this is cheating because I got the Bears at +6.5. LOL. And then the only other I did a teaser for some overs, which is pretty sick.
You can still get Bears at +2.5.
Yeah. And then Niners. I think the Niners are going to win today, so I put the Niners +1.5 on my $100 picks card. I did a 7-point teaser to get to be able to do over in the Jets Bengals, Dolphins Falcons, and Titans Colts game. I took the totals in that game down 7 points, and then went over in all of them. So that was a fun little parlay I put together. Danny on $100 picks for NFL. He did a triple threat money liner for today: Falcons, Patriots, Eagles money line. Which also you could do it like as a 7-point tease. You could do that. You could do that as well, and I think you could get better value on it. So just some fun little stuff to wet your whistle today for the National Football League.
Mason, for this Halloween party you're going to, what are you and your girlfriend dressing up as?
Doing you guys ever seen the movie Ratatouille?
Yeah.
He's gonna be the rat, and I'm the chef.
That's fantastic.
Was that
Kind
him
of on
like
brand?
Was that him Tom Hollanding us from Spider-Man? Have you ever seen this really old movie Aliens?
Well,
That's
figure
we're
you guys
old. He's like you guys are old. So you might not have seen a cartoon.
You guys make young jokes, so I can make old jokes.
No, that was good. Have you ever seen this movie? Empire Strikes Back.
That's a good one.
With the big walking thingy.
JK420 wants to know Kraft or Dallas Goedert, tight end, full PPR. Already have Saquon.
Goddard.
Tucker. Ooh, break the tie. I say Tucker Kraft. DJ, break the tie.
I gotta go Tucker Kraft. I do also think that the other thing he said, like the intrigue of Goddard with AJ Brown out for the Eagles. I actually think with Brown out, they're gonna fall down onto Goddard more because he's been catching those bullshit like fake tush push shovel passes. So
that's fair. Honestly, I rescind it. Go Goddard because I forgot AJ Brown's not playing today.
Yeah, when they played the Giants 2 weeks ago, he had 9 catches for 110 yards and a touchdown.
And it's National Tight End Day, and he plays tight end harder than Tucker Kraft plays tight end.
I was going to say they both play tight end.
Tucker Kraft's one of those fake tight ends who doesn't play as hard. Oh, right.
Literally, I can't read. He literally mentioned on the comment above, like right after that AJ Brown was out. Like I totally forgot. That's on me. On my bad. My apologies.
What's nice? Ooh, that kind of looks cool with the Halloween font.
Cool. It is very spooky, isn't it?
Spooky. All right. Quarterback 1 for today.
Mason's going to come in here next week. Y'all ever seen this really old movie called
You guys ever seen Toy Story?
Y'all ever seen Shawshank Redemption?
I've never seen it.
Neither have I. I was trying to just something off the top of my head. Y'all ever heard of the Titanic? Do you guys think Rose could have let Leo on the raft?
My favorite World Series game. I don't know if you guys remember this one though. It was the Game 6 of the 2016 World Series. I mixed up 2 World Series. It's fine.
Why? Yeah, I was gonna say.
Game 6. Game 6 of the 2006 World Series didn't even happen.
No, and I was say 2016 was the Cubs won like 1,000. Cubs touchdown.
Jay Keefe also wants to know DeAndre Swift or Cortland Sutton flex full PPR. I'll let the Bears fan and the Broncos fan fight this out.
I'm conflicted because Sutton PPR. They're playing the Cowboys, whose defense is bad. What do you think?
You're saying all the reasons to choose him.
Yeah. Because Swift, they haven't been throwing the ball to him a lot. A lot of his stuff is just coming on running. What?
Nothing. I'm going to say Cortland Sutton.
Yeah, I think Cortland Sutton.
Yeah. Cowboys defense is atrocious.
Jay also wants to know if we've ever seen Fast and Furious. That's a good one, Jay.
Which ones? Before or after they turn the movies into like espionage movies?
All right, QB1 for the week.
Vin Diesel. Sorry, we did Fast and Furious reference.
Tyrese.
God, no. Halliburton? Give me
No, Tyrese, the rapper that was in Fast and Furious.
yeah, I know. Give me Patrick Mahomes.
I'll do Knicks back-to-back weeks.
Josh Allen. RB1.
Bijan.
Yeah, Bijan.
Saquon heard my disrespect for him. He's going to prove me wrong by scoring lots of points for my fantasy teams.
There you go.
Wide receiver 1.
Wide receiver 1 today will be.
Good luck in your games,
Jamar.
Jay.
Will be Jamar Chase, who will get peppered.
I prefer him to get salted.
Yeah, it has to be Jamar. Everyone else is on bye or they played Thursday night.
Give me. I'm going to pull it, Doug, here. Just look at this. Give me Devonta Smith.
That would be something.
Tight end 1 for National Tight End Day.
Go Dallas Goedert.
I'm going to say Travis Kelce.
George Kittle.
Shout out to him.
And what games are you guys watching that don't involve your teams?
I mean, there's not that many games today. So I'm gonna watch his dumb team at 3:25 and watch that Cowboys Broncos game because that game is going to be spicy.
I'm kind of looking forward to Green Bay Pittsburgh. Just
that's going to be cinema.
I'm not very much a narrative guy, but I'm kind of looking forward to that one. Outside of that slate, I think we're going to 4-box it on Joe's NFL Sunday Ticket. And I think the games I'm going to watch that. I'm going to have Chicago, Baltimore, Buffalo, Carolina.
Niners, Texans have to be on it.
Giants, Eagles, and Niners, Texans.
Yeah, I think that would be the 4-box. If I had to switch Bills, Panthers, it would probably be never mind. It would be Bills, Panthers.
I think that's card subject to change. I think I just want to watch my fantasy guys though on that. And I think that the last time I 4-boxed it, I complained that I just don't have the mental capacity to pay attention to all that stuff because I care about I can 4-box it for college because I don't care enough about the games to dial in on something. But when I'm trying to watch how my fantasy guys are doing, I kind of want to pay attention.
That's fair.
But I think with the fatal flaw I made was my other box was red zone. And so I think that I was just there's just too much overload, brain overload on that. But I think if I do 4 games and maybe red zone on my phone or something, I don't know.
It's wild when you have it's wild when you're watching red zone only, which I haven't done
I
this
love
year,
watching red
but I
zone
used
only.
to do that when I didn't get the old ticket. I did that, and it'd be you're trying to plan your day to get up and do I'm gonna go grab something to eat real quick when nothing's happening, or I'm gonna run to the bathroom quick when nothing's happening. But when you're watching Red Zone, everything's always happening.
Yeah,
and you're just stuck there for 40
and then
minutes.
You're
oh,
you got to take them pills to dry up your piss like Scott Hansen does.
Yeah, honestly.
All right, boys. Anything to add before we head out for the day?
We went 4 minutes over. That means we just have to. We owe YouTube $4 billion.
We have to pay Doug. It's like when you go over the mileage on your lease, so we have to pay Doug.
I was saying when you go when the wrestling shows go over for their time.
Yeah, but we're Raw back in the day when it could go till 10:05. It's fine.
Oh, okay. There you go. There we go.
Sometimes we end at 11:30. Sometimes we end at 11:35.
Get that buffer.
But we got that whole minute of 11:35, so it doesn't mean we have to get over at 11:35. Just as long as we don't get to 11:36. But anything to add, boys?
Everyone have a good day. Everyone have fun. Enjoy life. Be great today. Be great tomorrow. Even honestly.
Scan the
Um,
QR code to join our raffle, $5 raffle. Dan Hampton autographed jersey with Hall of Fame inscription, Calvin Ridley Falcons jersey, some Bears photos. Donate all the monies goes to Toys for Tots. Good luck. Tune in to Card Subject to Change at 6:30 and Educated Ignorance after the Sunday night game. And Mason, you've got to get another show. Like you can't be like me. I'm the only person without another show on this network.
I'd like to. I'm just starting a little part-time job today, so I don't get to watch the Broncos game. But
I'll send you Nick's picks.
yeah, definitely send me some pics. Update me on how it's going. But
We're going to be working. Give a shout out to that place for hiring you, unless you don't want to.
It's just Target. I need something to make money.
Which Target?
The Moline one.
Oh, you'll probably see me in there lots, my guy.
You go in there a lot?
Oh, my wife sends me there all the time.
Well, I'll be there, and not to make something about myself, but like I mentioned before, that I had that interview with the Houston Texans this week, so I'll update you guys on how that goes on Sunday.
Yeah, fingers crossed
shit.
for Mason.
Let's go. Let's go Texans.
All right. Well, good luck, everybody, in your matchups this week. We will see you. Well, Joe, see you tonight. We'll see you next week.
There you go. Bye for